They'll run it out of the shotgun. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Mississippi. Going up tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible...
Off play action. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Ellington. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Cobb sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. So many rich layers in this one. Dak coming off the bench. Fumbles in the end zone to lose it. Legs being hiked. Coaches being fired. This has it all, guys.
And such proud people in the state of Mississippi.
Turning it on. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Mississippi State rings the cowbell in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that, bringing it back. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Flushed out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take. The Bulldogs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that ball. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Mississippi State right back to the line. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Bulldozes his way through. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Zings it complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make...
Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Dropping back, it's Ellington. Flushed out of the pocket. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
under fire. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll move the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. Touchdown. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. On target. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Offense, quick tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarter.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to pass, it's Ellington. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Flood. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. It's complete to the left. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Right down the middle. And he'll run it in. Looking to throw, it's Ellington. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Following Ole Miss' 1926 victory in Starkville, a melee between the fans ensued. Imagine that in this rivalry. So the two sides got together and said, what we need is a trophy to calm the passions of each side, and they settled on the golden egg. Thus, the egg bowl was born.
Yeah, what calms everybody down more than a golden egg? I mean, just the perfect recipe. We have all been in the booth calling these games. Jesse, we know the adrenaline, the emotion that goes into this football game.
Yeah, they do not like each other. There's no question. And the funny thing is, that's actually a golden football. Back in the 1920s, I guess the football looked a little bit more like an egg. It was a bit fatter, looked more like a rugby ball. So everybody calls it the golden egg now. It's a beautiful trophy. Sometimes Mississippi State's helmets resemble the trophy. This is a game we love watching.
The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Mississippi State going up tempo. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Ellington. Using his feet to buy time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Trying to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but...
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their 2 guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. Probably the only people upset about going for it on 4th down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on 4th down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Ellington. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to take off. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That ball.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Ellington. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Sends it back in motion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's caught. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they take it in. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They want that clock to run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Looking for a push on fourth down. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's picked off for the third time today. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Scanning the field, it's Ellington. Pocket breaking down. With the catch, it's Flood. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Across the 25, he's got room. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking to the big tight end. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. The Bulldogs had their day as they take down the Rebels and pirate that Egg Bowl trophy and take it right back to start.